What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's having a great day. I myself am having a good one. Today we're going to be getting into another S10 video. So today we're going to be doing the headlights. As you guys know, I think I had mentioned in my previous videos that I had why do I do that? That I had like clear lens black housing headlights. They do need to be restored though, because they are a little faded. They're not bad, but they are a little bit faded. I've already done one just to see exactly what I needed to do to it. And it came out pretty good. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the other one. It's not so bad. I've already begun the process of restoring this one. Anyone who's familiar with S10s, the bezel, there's like a bezel that goes around the headlight. It's usually chrome, but on these aftermarket ones they do come painted, and they're kind of like molded onto the actual clear lens itself as well. So when the clear lens started to sun fade, the actual painted part started to sun fade as well and get yellow, which is very odd. But I went ahead, scuffed that whole bezel, like the outer side of it, and then I went ahead and just painted it with aluminum silver. And I can show you guys that after I restore or finish restoring the lens on this headlight. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the actual headlight. Alright everyone, so here's the headlight. I did like a little mock-up. It's kind of like a little it's not nothing special, you know, it's just a bunch of zip ties, but it's just so that I don't have to go ahead and remove the grill and put it onto the truck. So this is the headlight. I've already gotten the trim or the bezel. This is the bezel that I told you guys I painted. As you can see, it's silver. I'll show you guys that later on when the tape is off. But I already taped all that off, so that way when I am hitting this with the orbital and the DA, I don't like burn it or take the paint off. And as you can see, it's not that bad. It's really not bad. But if you like go to the side a little bit, you can see it is a little hazy. And it is a little yellow, kind of like in this area over here. It does look a little yellow, but it's not bad. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys another angle. I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but it is a little yellow and it is oxidized. And as you can see, the lens is just like kind of smoky and hazy. It's not really clear. You can kind of tell right here. If you look, it looks like smoky and like kind of cloudy here. The LED that I have on top of me is not helping either because the garage is outfitted with LED lights, and it kind of makes everything look white or clear, but it really isn't. But again, these are not that bad. I've done headlights way worse than these. So what I'm going to do is start with 1000 grit sandpaper. Well, first I'm going to wash the headlight. Then I'm going to block it with 1000 grit sandpaper. And then that's going to be in a horizontal direction. And then after, I'm going to block it with 1500 in a vertical direction. Usually I'll start off with 800 grit, but they're really not that bad. So I don't have to go that far with these headlights. Yeah, after that, I would just compound the headlight and then just keep going until I see that all the lines from the sanding come out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this light started. Alright guys, I stopped in between. I just wanted to show you guys. I don't know if you guys can kind of see this like drip of yellow and all the yellow that's in the bottom. That's what came off as I was sanding. And that's what I was trying to explain to you guys, that this light is indeed yellow. It's not as bad as other headlights that I've done, but it is yellow. It's just you can't pick it up in the video that much because of the LEDs. But as you can see, there was a lot of yellow throughout the previous part of the video. There was a lot of yellow falling down or dripping down. Like, it was actually pretty bad. Actually worse than what I thought, to be honest. I didn't think that this headlight would be, I didn't think that there would be that much yellow coming down, considering that it's not as bad as other headlights, that I've done. But this headlight was indeed pretty bad. I'm gonna keep hitting it here, and once I finish with this 1000, you won't be able to see that much yellow anymore, or should see any yellow anymore. It should just start to fall down clear now. If you guys can see, this is yellow. Like, there's just yellow liquid on the actual block. So yeah, it's indeed yellow, but it's coming out better now, and it should start to clear up soon. so we finished the headlight. Now it looks much clearer. You can actually see me off of it. Yeah, it came out pretty good. I compounded it. When you're compounding, you basically just want to keep going until you no longer see the scratches or lines from like sanding. Once you're there, you're pretty much done, and then you can start following up with the other pads. I like to follow up with the other pads because it's what I do for paint whenever I am doing paint correction, or I have to sand a part and actually compound it. That's the process that I follow. So I just apply it to my headlights just to go the extra measure. And then I also did go ahead and apply the paste wax just for an extra layer of protection. So yeah, the headlight is not in perfect condition. Trust me, it is not in perfect condition. It does have a bit of like pitting from rocks and stuff hitting it. You can kind of see it in the light, all the little dots and stuff that it has, and that's just from rocks hitting it. But I mean, for the most part, it does look like a pretty clean new headlight now. Alright guys, so I have the S10 in the garage now. I'm gonna go ahead and install the new headlights. As you can see, one side is already on. It's barely on there. I didn't even put the bottom clips on. I just literally wanted to see how it looked. And as you guys can see, this the passenger side one over here, and then the new one. And as you can see, it gives the truck a much newer look, and it even matches the bottom turn signals much better. So yeah, I kind of like the whole black housing look, you know, especially with the middle of the grill being painted black, and then yeah, the turn signals being black housing and clear signal as well. So yeah, let's start removing these headlights and getting the new ones installed. Again, that one is on there. It's not on there correctly though, so I'll take you guys along through the whole process of that as well. So the first thing we're gonna do, obviously, pop the bonnet. And now, to remove the headlights, even the factory ones, is the same process. You literally just hold the headlight, and then you pull on these two pins. And then there's like a little slot in the bottom where you have to kind of hook the headlight onto. So you basically just want to pull up a little bit, and then move it around, and that's pretty much it. So let me go ahead and undo this headlight just to show you guys what you gotta do. There's 3 bulbs. There's you got your high beam, your low beam, and then you got your amber turn signals in the headlights as well. So you just twist and pull, and then twist and pull as well. And that's pretty much it. You got your headlights out. So I'm gonna put this down. I had to remove this one anyways because again, there's 2 slots right here in the radiator support that these 2 little legs are supposed to go into. So that's the reason why I'm removing this one, even after it was on there. So I'll just place this on the floor. And then to remove the grill is simple. I think you guys have seen me do it like 30 times already. I keep having to remove this grill and it's annoying. But after these headlights are in, this grill should not come out anymore. So that's the good thing. But to remove it, again, I can't stress this enough. Pull by the bottom of the grill. Pull by the bottom of the grill. You don't want to break this grill. They're plastic. If you pull by the side or you try to pull by here, it's gonna break. I've seen it happen a million times. So you just want to pull by the bottom. Same thing for this side. Pull by the bottom, straight towards you. And then once you have the bottom popped out, then now you can start pulling by the top. I feel like Chevy did this purposely. It has like inserts right here. And I feel like that was made for you to pull the grill. So just grab those inserts and pull toward you. And that's it. And then you want to pop the turn signal off. For you to do that, the bulb has like a little button. You push it in, you turn counterclockwise, and you pull out. That's what she said. You pull the turn signal out, and then there's your grill, completely removed. So, old headlight is removed. As you can see, the difference between this one and the other one, the lens is not clear. I mean, yeah, it's clear. It looks clear. It's not a different color. But if you look, it has like texture inside, and it's just not clear. Versus the other one is clear, and then this one is also chrome on the inside. It's not black housing. And then this is chrome. If you compare it with the other one, I mean, you can just see the difference. This one looks so much more newer than this one. Has that clear lens, doesn't have no textured inside, black housing, and it has the painted bezels, which I painted them silver, but they did come silver originally. But I feel like it is a nice touch considering that I have those boxes in silver as well. So this one, much better. So to do these, same process. You're just gonna wanna put these, actually no, that's the wrong one. You're just going to want to put these bulbs back in, line them up, and then push in and turn clockwise. Same thing for the low beam. If I can get it in there. Oh my god, there we go. Alright. So, you just want to push. Push and okay, there. Push and turn clockwise, and then the same thing with the amber light as well. And then these two legs again, you want to insert them here. There's 2 slots for them. So you put them in here first, and then you push back. And there's 2 squares, 2 holes, so you just line them up, and then you just put this pin on. It's like a little square, and then it has a little kind of screw up here that you would basically insert it there, and then you push down to lock it in place. So there we go. I have the square and the circle, and then you push down, and now it's locked in place. And then you push it down, and it's locked in place. That headlight's not going nowhere. It seems like it's loose, but it's not going nowhere, trust me. And yeah, that's how you install those headlights. I'm gonna go ahead and finish installing the other one, and then I'll show you guys how the truck looks once everything's put together. So yeah, there we go. Now we have the new headlights in. The whole front end is on, the grill, bumper, hood. It's coming along, guys. It's coming along. Now the only thing missing are the fog lights. I do have the fog lights already. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna mount them to this bumper. I'm thinking just double-sided tape and some zip ties, honestly. And they should be fine. I had them like that before, but I'm trying to think of maybe a better way to mount them. But honestly, with this bumper, it just seems like the only way to do it is just zip ties and double-sided tape. Alright guys, so I think that's going to conclude today's video. If you guys like the S10 with the new, if I can point right, with the new oh my god, I can't, there we go, with the new headlights, please like, share, subscribe, drop a comment down below on what you guys think of the headlights. I think personally it looks so much more better. Again, it looks so much more newer now. The clear lens, I just love it. The black housing, I absolutely love it. It just looks a little bit newer, a little bit more modern, and then not so outdated. And also those trims being painted silver, I think was a good touch in my opinion, since I have the 2 fog light holes painted silver. So I think it just brings this whole front end together. Honestly, it looks so much more better now. So again, if you guys did like the video, please drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.